From the Millersville University Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kyle Elliott here with the medium range forecast and video discussion issued on Wednesday, November 20th. Well, obviously, all eyes are focused on the major storm system slated to impact the northeastern United States late this week. But fortunately, just in time for the weekend, that storm system is going to move out of the region and shift into the Canadian Maritimes. And in its wake, an area of high pressure should build into the region by Sunday and promote partly sunny and more seasonable conditions. So without further ado, let me jump right on into things here and start by taking a look at the GFS model for 2 p.m. on Saturday. And you'll notice, as I already mentioned, that major storm system has now exited the northeastern United States and moved into the Canadian Maritimes. Now, it is still going to be rather chilly in its wake. There will be a pronounced pocket of chilly air over the northeastern United States for the start of the weekend. You'll also notice that these isobars, or lines of constant mean sea level pressure, are very tightly packed right over Pennsylvania. So that, in essence, means that winds are going to be quite strong on Saturday, generally out of the northwest, at speeds of 15 to 30 miles per hour, and I can even rule out gusts up to 40 miles per hour on Saturday. Again, there's still going to be some moisture around in the low and mid levels of the atmosphere, so skies on Saturday will generally still be partly to mostly cloudy. So if you do have any outdoor activities planned on Saturday, remember to grab a jacket or even a winter coat, as it is going to feel quite chilly outside. But you'll notice that this area of high pressure is centered over the deep south on Saturday. Very similar conditions shown on the Euro. By Sunday, that area of high pressure shifts into the southeastern United States. That storm system continues to push farther off the map. So as a result, winds will be much lighter for the second half of the weekend as that high pressure system kind of builds into the eastern United States. So winds on Sunday could still be out of the northwest at speeds of 8 to 16, even 10 to 20 miles per hour, but skies should be partly sunny and temperatures should moderate back into the low to mid 50s. So overall, quite the nice end of the weekend, especially by late November standards. Now, pushing forward into early next week, the models do start to diverge a little bit. You'll notice that the GFS still suggests that there is an area of high pressure centered over Florida, and that extends northward along the eastern seaboard, but there is this weak cold front and a disturbance moving north and east from the Tennessee River Valley. Now, on the other hand, the Euro shows that cold front extending farther north and east. There's actually a weak surface low pressure system here over northern New York State, and out ahead of that low, well, we have strong westerly flow. So if the Euro is right, Monday will actually turn out to be quite mild with highs in the low 60s under partly sunny skies. But if the GFS is right, you'll notice that that ridge axis never really pushes as far northward along the eastern seaboard as what the Euro says. So with that disturbance in closer proximity to us, the GFS would suggest that skies would turn out mostly cloudy, and as a result, temperatures would be lower or in the low to mid 50s. At this point, I'm favoring the European solution, but either way you slice it, really not much of an impact here weather-wise early next week. Same deal on Tuesday. The GFS shows that that cold front is really starting to traverse the southeastern United States. Really not much going on here in Pennsylvania. Mostly cloudy skies, maybe a shower or two along the Mason-Dixon line, but really not too much to write home about on Tuesday. Whereas the Euro already shows that cold front has pushed well off the eastern seaboard. We have gusty northwesterly winds ushering chillier air back into the Commonwealth. Highs, according to the Euro, would generally be in the low to mid 50s with northwesterly winds, again, around 15 to 30 miles per hour. But again, backing up to the GFS, it would be a much calmer and more tranquil day. Only a stray shower or two around with similar temperatures. So we'll just have to wait and see which model ends up being right. But honestly, overall, there really isn't going to be much of an impact from the weather, at least locally early next week. So taking a look at the medium range forecast, mostly cloudy, windy, and chilly on Saturday, high 50. Partly sunny, tranquil, and more seasonable on Sunday, high 52. Monday looks to be a really nice day with pleasant conditions and a mix of clouds and sun, high 58. And then looking forward into Tuesday, breezy and slightly cooler with, again, partly to mostly cloudy skies out there with highs in the low to mid 50s. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Medium Range Forecast. Tune back in next Wednesday for the latest edition. Until then, enjoy the nice weather out there later this weekend and early next week.